Hello there, welcome to the Indie Fiction Journal. I'm your host, Kris Ripper. This is the first sort of official episode of the Indie Fiction Journal, so I thought I would start by explaining why Kris, I personally self-publish. I don't think that self-publishing is the best path for all writers or all people who would like to have a career in writing. It does seem to be the best path for me. There are three main reasons that I self-publish. The first of which is I write fast. I can write a novel in a month, and that's not from start to publication. That's from start to end of first draft. And then I take some time to revise. But I can do that consistently all year, and that's mostly because when I was a suicidally depressed teenager, instead of cutting up my wrists, which I also did, but it was sort of a side project, I wrote fiction all the time, every day. So my fiction writing habit is pretty ingrained. I get a lot of words in, even when I'm busy doing the day job and raising a child. So thank you, suicidally depressed past me, because this is working out really well for us. The second reason is that I write queer fiction with porny bits, and that's not necessarily something that people are making a lot of money doing. I mean, off the top of your head, how many names can you drop of people that you can find their book at Walmart and they're writing queer fiction with porny bits? That's what I'm saying. So it didn't seem like that was going to be a career that could sustain me in the sense of paying the mortgage and buying groceries. So then I had to kind of think about, I tried to write other things. I actually, for many years, tried to write other things that I thought were more marketable. And I don't want to offend anyone, but writing straight people kind of bores me most of the time. Sorry. It's just that there are so many straight narratives, and I don't want to write any more of them. And I did for years, but I'm not really interested in doing that anymore. I'm queer. I want to see more queer people in fiction. So that's what I do. And like I said, not a lot of huge book deals being offered for doing that. So that's reason number two, that it just seems like the $100,000 book deal was not going to drop in my lap, no matter how many agents I queried. The third reason is that I'm kind of a control freak. No. I love having my own business, which is just another way of saying I'm kind of a control freak. I really enjoy the business side of self-publishing a lot. I love spreadsheets. Love them. Adore them. I know it's kind of sick, and I'm not particularly good at them. Like I can program in certain formulas to do very simple things, but I love having data at my fingertips, even though I'm not really astute at analyzing it. I like all that stuff. I like having control over my business. I like knowing who I'm paying and what they're doing for me. So the business ownership side, the authorpreneur side, as Joanna Penn says, is surprisingly satisfying to me, which is great, because if I resented it, then self-publishing would not be a very good fit for me. But I don't. I love every bit of it. So those are the main reasons I self-publish. I think traditional publishing works really well for a lot of people, particularly in certain genres. And I think self-publishing works really well for a lot of people in other genres. So I do not have any plans to become a millionaire. I don't have high expectations. I really just want to make enough to get by and take the occasional vacation and keep my child in her variety of very expensive groceries. Really, she loves food. It's like going to Disneyland. Oh, we're going to the grocery store? That's great. I'm going to look around and touch everything and smell everything. She doesn't get it from me. Let's just be clear. So there you have it. That is why I self-publish in a nutshell. Definitely hit me up at Kris@krisripper.com if you have any questions. Otherwise, you can find me on the blog at krisripper.com or right here on the videos. I will see you next week. Bye.